Yo guys, today we are gonna watch a solo living video from Sinchi. Sinchi always does a lot of animation breakdown of certain anime and solo leveling is one of them, and I want to check out what kind of things we can expect for the next episode because I don't know what season 2 just revealed, but I I'm pretty excited, and the reason I'm making this video because somehow my recent solo living video is getting a lot of views for some reason. The YouTube algorithm is really pumping out my videos, so I will do a bit of other solo living video to match the algorithm. So yeah, let's watch it. Let's record. Everything is set. Yep.
I'm jaking it. I'm jaking it.
I'm
Whoa,
jaking
whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa.
I'm jaking.
It's not a surprise that we're 7 episodes in and we got a tease about the ants. Like my News impression. After the absolute cinema that was the previous episode blessed us with, we got a more calmer episode and dropping a lot of stuff that is progressing the story, while also again teasing stuff for future events. I thought I wasn't gonna make a video on this episode,
I like her. I like his new thumbnail of Fate. I don't remember the name, but
but
the
there's a
character's name.
good opportunity to educate you shonen retards. Yeah, you little sussy baka. Okay. We got Manager Wu R farming. We got someone thinking he's
I'm a romance retard. Sorry, I'm not one of them.
on my mask. And we have girls and guys shocked about how strong Daddy Wu is. Thank you for the support, lots of Zobid. This episode covered chapter 76 to chapter 81. It was pretty faithful. Maybe the Demon Castle part was the one that had a lot of cut content. Some people lost aura. Taegyo lost a lot of aura. He's the Reaper slash Fiend Guildmaster, so he's ranked. Fill the blank. They cut out probably the most important reaction is Hwang Dong-soo realizing that Jinwoo
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
is still alive. Also, Juhee. She was a day one for Jinwoo. I'm just saying. We saw Jinwoo actually trying to sell the Eye of Avarice. The paparazzi was not
Yeah.
shown
He did try to sell the what you call the Everest, but they didn't show in the anime.
in the anime. Gino's expressions was hilarious in the
Yeah.
manhwa. Gino's
Yeah.
dad went to the hospital. They cut out the part that he was actually asleep for 2 days straight
Oh
after he
my.
collapsed. He got the same sickness as Jinwoo's mom. A massive L for A1 for not having the horses for the guards.
Oh my god, the horse! My god, that's so cool. Oh man, how do I?
As Jinwoo's mom. A massive L for A1
Damn, damn. Yeah, they show a horse for the white F boss, but they didn't show the horse for them. A1, why do you keep doing this?
for not having the horses for the guards. I'm kidding. It's probably unnecessary to draw them. So
It's kind of crazy that 86 is probably the most faithful out of all of A1 Pictures anime because, like, if I'm not mistaken, like the 2 seasons of 86 are literally no, I don't think it's 2 seasons. I think it's just 2 cores. But the whole season of 24 episode of 86 are in 2 volumes, which is very rare for any anime adaptation for a light novel because a lot of light novel like what you call in one episode, no, in 3 episode covers 1 volume. So it's kind of surprising that 86 only 2 volumes, but all the 2 volumes throughout is 24 episodes. It's kind of crazy how much love they made for 86 while other animes somehow doesn't get the love they deserves much, except SAO the movie. I really love the SAO the movie where it focused on what you call Asuna instead of Kirito, even though the novel actually focused on Kirito only. Like is a very change of face, and I think Mito is an original character from A1 because I don't see her at all in the novel, in the what you call progressive SAO. But yeah.
That's why they didn't do it. Jinwoo is at floor 80 right now in the Demon Castle this episode. He's been on this floor specifically for 2 days straight. Also, the
Oh,
funniest
today.
thing that got changed in the anime, Jinwoo is outside Jinha's room talking to his shadows, but in the manhwa, Jinwoo is just beside her bed going,
Is it okay if I touch you?
This episode was directed and storyboarded by Hiromu Oshiro, who also did episode 8 of season
The good.
1 of Solo Leveling. That visually looked one of the best
Oh,
of that
the-
season, even if it was a low priority episode. And he did both of Solo Leveling's endings. He was
Oh.
the director, storyboarder, motion
Oh.
graphics, photography,
He does a lot.
editing, and 3D CG for it. He is from Production IG, but he has worked on a lot of Kaneko projects in A1, like SAO. As someone who is not just a regular storyboarder and director, he sometimes does his own CG and compositing. He has a very good grasp on how aesthetically and visually pleasing his episode can look because he has experience as a compositing artist. This
Oh.
show
What was that visual for ReZero?
shows why sometimes there's directors that can have that
they
distinct
say,
style where they are helming an episode, not just how good its direction or storyboards is,
Oh, Fate.
it's the
I
color
haven't watched
script
Fate
slash
Optify yet.
compositing itself. They can communicate to the compositing team to be more precise of their style, because being an episode director, you are overseeing the episode, or you can lay out the color slash color script on how you want to make a scene look as good as you want through the storyboards. Sometimes boards are just to lay out how a scene will look, but some people can also make the storyboards as the color tone slash script for it to
Oh my god, what the hell? They do it in the paper? Oh.
communicate it better for the final product. Oshiro's traits is men, zooming in
Okay.
on a lot of men.
Oh, I
And
see.
women sometimes. I'm kidding. But you can see how good Oshiro's boards is. Distorting a lot of the background, almost like a fisheye lens. The
Oh yeah. I think someone mentioned it before, like about the backgrounds like that.
framing work itself, making the scale feel more wider, or just a simple panning shot that feels more than that. We have to talk about the backgrounds. Shits look so beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the water here. I want to
Yeah,
swim in it.
the water is so good.
And drown because I can't swim. The thing I really love about his boards is he plays around with perspective shots that looks good while also placing the camera on like
Oh.
where the character is going rather than simple close-up shots or following the character. Example, Jimu falling down while the camera is already down there. The monster breaking the glass, it's clever placement putting the camera inside of the building to make more force of the glass breaking,
And
or
it-
the shadow jumping off of building.
And the tusk scene when he grabbed the Everest. That was so cool how they do it.
Like the little detail that the light post flickered, even for the Disney
yeah, this
castle
one.
parts, the overhanded
Yeah, he drop it, then the hand just come out and take it from the below. Like that's so cool.
shots, or just normal looking shots that creates more depth than usual. Oshiro does use a lot of CG quite a lot. You can see by his own directorial works, like for the Soul Leveling endings, or other little projects by him, like the Reglow music video, I think. And we got to see some nice little usage of the 3D background that looks really smooth so that we can showcase the Shadow Army more. The episode was definitely a low priority episode. There was inconsistent looking drawings. Why did Mr. Song look like that?
It's not bad.
Also, they forgot to fill the color on Jinho's neck.
I didn't know that.
Like, this is how it should look like with the black, but it's just a line here. Jackie Furuzumi is chief ADing this episode. I'm not the biggest fan of her drawings. It's very sharp-chinned with the face elongated. Elongmus? Eloma? My name is Eloma.
Whoa.
I'm Asian, that's not offensive. It's not a bad
Okay.
drawing like some other stuff, but it's just not to my liking. Although some people point out that the side profile looks good, and yeah, it does look good. Jinwoo's Demon Castle drawing style is also good. Not my
Yeah.
favorite, but good. Probably the best drawing this episode is the one shot of the
that-
ant from a certain island. Okay, no, never mind. The pacing can be a bit iffy at times, especially in the Demon Castle parts.
Yeah.
They did cut some parts from the manga, so that's probably why it felt rushed, but again, nothing too crazy. Oh, they adapted it from the novel, Sinchi. Shut up. I know. The most interesting part about the animation is that the episode was solo key animated by Mitsuaki Hori. He doesn't really have much of a track record of being a key animator, besides his work in episode 12 of Soul Leveling called Arise.
Oh.
My dick. While some of it was corrected by Kano, you can still see his animation with his distinct timing and effects. Same goes for today's episode. While again there's limitations, the action was still actioning with great effects, impact frames after Tusk's attack with the Orb of Avarice, animating a closing door with some complex mechanically
Yeah.
closing door system. I don't know, but it looks good. And this little shadow appearing that's all 2D.
Yeah,
even the
it's all 2D. That's crazy. They really do the Nights 3D and 2D. They really do that.
effects. Nice. Before you blue lock enjoy saying, oh my god, only one animator worked on this episode? You lucky. Only one person worked on 5 episodes in season 2. No, you're just dumb. I already used my R-word card this video. There is still 29 second key animators plus 4 studios for this episode. And of course, in
For 4
betweeners,
years?
chief AD and animation directors that corrects the drawings. But still, Hori creating all the layouts and Genga himself with the second key animators on deck. It's pretty surprising that a solo key animation episode can be envisioned for a Aniplex project at least. This definitely is for resource managing, so the time and resources can be more focused on the Jeju Island arc or even the next episode. Solo key animation episodes can be pretty rare nowadays.
what anime
The
is
last
this?
one from what I know is probably Slime Season 3 Episode 12 by Yasuto Hirohara. An episode like this does take more time because you don't have different layout artists and key animators doing different stuff at the same time. There's only one person doing the layout and Genga stuff, but a massive
only one
positive
person?
is saving resources for future episodes so the other talents can focus on other high priority episodes. But sometimes there's also outliers that the solo key animated episodes can be one of the highlights of the series, like Mushoku Tensei episode 5 and maybe some Yamano Susume episodes. There's a thing that some few of openings and endings are by one person. The popular example is Jima Ebata. Most of the openings and endings on Slime are
Oh.
directed, storyboarded, animation directed, and key animated by himself.
What?
Norimitsu Suzuki
He
is
alone did
a
it?
popular example of doing endings by himself. Same goes for him again. He directed a storyboarded solo key animation.
What
you
the
get
hell
me. Or
is
you can be
that?
like Verkreek that did the special ending in season 3 of Kaguya.
Oh my god, I remember this ending. I was so surprised to see Shirogane face being like this.
That did, oh god, there's a lot. Accessory design, animation directed, art design, character design, color design, directed,
Oh my
solo
God.
key animated,
Whoa, he
storyboarded.
alone do
Yes.
that all that?
That took him 8 months to finish that
8
ending.
months?
I'll explain it a
Wow.
bit more. If you see on the top
Only
left,
the ending? Oh
I
my
usually
god.
have the
Oh my
person
god.
that did
I
the
really want to watch this. I don't know what happened to Madoka Magica. All I know that the world is reset and the world is kind of different, but I really want to watch the movie. I heard that a lot of people don't like it, but I want to judge it myself instead of hearing other people say it.
the key animation. Usually the person that gets credited as this is the person that does the
Oh,
layout
is this
for
for
the
the
scene,
priority?
even if the key animation phase
Oh.
or the Genga phase is by a different person, the credits or the
What the hell? What the hell is this anyway? What the hell? That's so
key
scary.
animation that's displayed is mostly focused
Gengar. Okay, key
to the
animation.
person that
I
did
know-
the
I know
layout.
what key
Second
animation
key
is.
animator's job is to clean up the key animator's work if the drawings is still rough, since they probably don't have time, or just draw some of the Genga that was actually not finished yet. I usually break down more the animation, but there wasn't really much
Yeah,
to talk about, or
I really feel weird because of this title. I thought maybe there's some animation in the latest episode, but it's so little that I don't think there's a lot of animation. There's a lot to talk about the animation in the latest episode of Solo Leveling, but somehow my video got more views than I expected for that video. So might as well just farm this video too.
Analyze, so a bit different switch so you guys can understand the solo key animation role a bit more. Still a good episode. Oshiro and Hori definitely saved it. Unfortunate because Hiromu Oshiro is not doing a high prioritized episode, since if he does, he can probably make the best looking episode visually in Soul Leveling. Next episode is gonna be hype, a fight with a certain someone from the opening. People are saying it's better than episode 6. Of course, I
Is the next episode Sanjiro gonna fight with the demon monarch? If depending on the pacing, it might be because I don't. The demon monarch is battle is kind of important though. I feel like it's gonna be moved into the next episode and then focus on building up the Jeju Island up. But
know what's going to happen. I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but Chromafire, I know you're watching. Give me some of the pictures or leaks, or just a full episode. My DMs are open. Hi for the next
who's Chromafire?
episode. If you guys like this video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a like. Comment down below what your thoughts on this episode. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time.
Oh, I guess that's it. Oh, it's kind of one interesting subject. It's kind of very educational video for me. Like I kind of knew it that there's really nothing to talk about for this episode because it doesn't really have that much animating, but I guess some of the animation, the little animation is quite well animated. Like the shadow thing. Yeah, this one, the shadows. Yeah, this one. The shadow scene.
See, even the
And the what you call I don't think they we show he show it here, but the task scene where he take the or Everest from the below, from that perspective is quite is probably the coolest scene in the episode, except this face here. But it didn't really animate anything in the during Sanju showing that face, so I don't think it's better animated than the task scene. But yeah, that's all from me. Thank you for watching. If you guys like it, please leave a like and subscribe, and please watch Sinchi video. I will link in the description below. And yeah, peace out.